Hello everyone, Cubicle Productions here, and welcome back to NostalgiaCraft Beta 1.4. That's what we're doing right now. And our goal for this episode is to, first of all, get more wood, because we desperately need some. And if necessary, we can take down this current house and replace it with dirt blocks. It's kinda newbie, I know, but at this point, I'm sort of desperate for resources. So, yeah, I just wish I could take these clouds out, though, because that's really obstructing my view of the landscape. But, you know, what can you do? What height are we at right now? We're at 117. Now, if you'll remember, I believe, let's see, what was it? Trying to remember. 128 is the actual height of the world at this point, because they did not have the extended height limit. But that's not important right now. So let's get started. First, I want to go get some trees. So I need some cobblestone to do that. And I already have a pick. So let's go over here, if we can, with whatever stuff we may have left. Let's see, we have some wool here. May be useful. And let us mine into the mountain a bit. I apologize if I seem a bit stuffy. I seem to have the allergies acting up, which is pretty rare for me because I don't get allergies. They're not something that happens for me. So I apologize if I do seem a bit stuffy. Another thing is that the mic is not as loud as before, or at least not as, you don't get that whole interference from the overloading of the mic, and that's because I've turned down the microphone gain levels, and what'll happen is I'll record and it'll sound better, and I'll just end up dialing up the volume a little in the movie studio, which, if you guys do not know, I use Sony Movie Studio Platinum 12. You can get it at the Sony Creative Software website. It works really well for me. That's just a personal thing, but it just worked extremely well. So, things going on. AerisGaming, which is the gaming community I work for, they are, as of current, beginning to launch their new server, which is currently in 1.5.2, not in 1.6.1 yet, but it's WesternMC, so it's sort of like a Western themed Minecraft server. You can be like an outlaw, or whatever you want to be, and the idea is that you can be a folk or an outlaw, and there are just a bunch of mini games and stuff, and no survival games. Sorry, but that's sort of the lay of the land, and it's a really neat opportunity. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll give you the IP in the description if I remember to do so, which I hope I do. And yeah, you can go check it out there. Another thing, which I mentioned this just a second ago, but but Minecraft Official 1.6.1 has been released. And if you haven't already done so by now, you will know that it requires a new launcher. So you can go to the Minecraft website and you can download that. And there are a lot of people who are going to be like, okay, whatever. But I know there are going to be a lot of people who really want to resist that change in the launcher, because people don't like it when you suddenly have to do all this new stuff and you have to get familiar with how it works. So I understand that confusion. And I feel sympathy to those who do not understand it, even though I really don't understand myself at this point. So I guess I can lump myself in with that group. And yeah, so if you want to look over that some more, you can follow the instructions at minecraft.net. And there's a cloud going through right here. It's so unnatural. Okay, what's the time of day? What is the time of day? Get to it. Whoa, where's the sun? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's right about midday now. So, okay, we have some time. Keep mining a bit. Although I do need to make some torches. So let's get some torches here. Now, the project for this whole beta 1.4 is probably, my main goal is to get a full set of diamond armor and a diamond sword. Of course, that's going to involve a lot of tedious mining, so not all of that may not be on camera. It just depends on how that works. So I still haven't gotten any suggestions as to projects I should do in beta 1.4, but I think I'm already thinking ahead to season 2 because this season is pretty much already planned out because it's a pretty simple objective. But I think season 2 I'm going to change the version of Minecraft to the most popular version, and I'm going to determine that by going to a bunch of surveys and averaging out their scores and figuring out which one was really the most popular version of Minecraft, and I'm going to use that version. Preliminarily, it looks like 1.7.3 beta was the most popular version because it, to me at least, it struck that right balance of having new stuff and the old stuff combined, and really just seemed to connect well with everyone. We were all sad when that went, so, I don't even have enough wood to make me a new pickaxe. So, until these trees grow, we're going to have to wait it out. Oh wait, holy crap. It just grew right in front of me. Okay. That's never happened before. It just popped up right there, I didn't even have to look away. That was awesome. Okay. Well, let's mine the wood out here. It's like I just asked and I received, Now granted, only 4 pieces of wood, but this way, we already have some more saplings. I also wonder if it's using the old sounds. I haven't tested that out yet, but I need to make a door, actually, to figure that out for sure, because depending on the sound the door makes, I'll know then what version this is. So, 3 saplings. We got 3 more saplings from that. So let's place one at the old tree. Let's go down here. Let's place one. Let's place them on top of here too, just to keep things consistent. So there we go. More trees. So one of these are gonna blow up in my face, Now let's work to building our house. Let's convert this all to planks here, because obviously this is sort of a rough shack at this point. So let's build ourselves a door, and it's getting darker already, I can tell. Let's get a door here. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if skeletons can actually shoot through doors at this point. Oh, there's my bed. Okay. Well, I need to keep that bed where it is at this point because I do not know how that will work. But now that I easily have enough cobble to fill in the roof, I can just go ahead and do so. I'm pretty sure I have enough wood to craft myself an extra pick. So there we go. And let us sleep. Let's swap over to my sword here really quick. Ah, joy. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's make ourselves another pickaxe. And... Also, the Minecraft IRL project. I said that was postponed indefinitely. And I'm not going to go back on that because it still might be postponed, but I am going to do a bit more work on it concerning the CGI aspect. I have a really good shot I'm going to be able to accomplish here soon. So, fingers crossed. Hope it works for the best. And, yeah. So, goal for this day. First of all, get more wood, but that's always, that's sort of a waiting game. We have to wait for the trees to grow. Except for that one that just decided, oh, there's another tree. Except for that one that just decided to sort of pop up on us, What? What happened there? Anyway, we're going to go ahead and mine out these pieces too, as I hope to replace this all with wood at some point. Because I just want to make a nice looking house, sort of aesthetically pleasing. Piece of wood needs to go there. Let's go mine up that tree though. Ooh. Breakfast. Let's go ahead and... Oh, another cloud's moving through. Okay, there we go. 5 more pieces of wood. It's always good. It's always good. Yeah, so I don't know how people are going to react to the new launcher. I personally have seen it because I run on a basis where, depending on which version of the game I want to use, I'll switch out my .jar files. And usually each one contains either a different set of mods or a different version. In this case, I'm using the 1.4 jar. And it's confusing at first because the new launcher, there are a whole bunch of configurations, and this time you can actually configure it. It has like profiles of which game you want to run, so it allows you to run I think versions 1.6.1, 1.5.2, and 1.5.1, and you can set up different little profiles to dictate which version of the game you want to run. You can also put settings in as to how much memory you want it to use, or any other advanced configurations like that. So I think that's definitely a good step forward because it'll prevent people from having to look on the internet and do a bunch of trial and error in trying to find solutions to these problems. So big thank you to the team at Mojang for coming up with that solution, and it's greatly appreciated. So let's continue mining because I want to get as much stone as possible here. And go down into our little cave.